Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you an eye look created with the new Kandee Johnson I Love Kandee palette by Too Faced. It's beautiful, and I really think I came up with a pretty halo eye using this palette, so if you'd like to see how this look was created, please keep watching. Kandee was one of the very first YouTubers that I ever watched, and her spirit was just infectious. And I just really enjoyed her right from the very beginning, but I think she has a beautiful personality and a beautiful heart, and I really enjoy watching her videos, and on top of that, she's very talented in the makeup realm. But anyway, so she teamed up with Too Faced, and you guys know I have a little bit of a rift with Too Faced right now, just because I kind of feel like the quality of their products has gone down a little bit. I'm still a Too Faced lover. I still have so many products that are my holy grails from Too Faced, but I wanted to buy this palette regardless because I wanted to support her. So this is what it looks like. It's got 4 quads and then some base colors and a highlight, and it's really nice. It comes in this little pink tin. It's got a little sticker of her on it right here. It's just adorable. And so I've used it a couple times now, but I really am drawn to this third quad over here, which is taupe and mauve and just beautiful. And so I think I'm going to primarily stick to that quad today. I may have to go into this other to get a transition, but after that, I'm going to stick to this quad over here on the right. I'm also really loving the fact that they have the colors on the actual palette. It makes it so much easier, particularly for YouTubers who have to tell you what shades they're using so that you can recreate it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you'd like to see what I come up with, keep on watching. All right, guys. So I have primed my eyelids with MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I used a combination of these 2 shades here, which are Banana Cream Pie and Ice Cream, to set the primer. And what I was thinking about just now is one of these, the Banana Cream Pie obviously is a yellow tone, and the Ice Cream is kind of a pink tone. So when you mix them up together, you get a very nice neutral tone. So I am going to start off with a BH Cosmetics 101 blender brush, which is a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Cream Puff, which is the one in the middle quad here. I'm going to use that as a beginning transition. And this is also kind of a taupey undertone, even though it's a lighter color. And so I think it'll still match well with the other quad. And that is something that I like about this palette, is that you don't have to stick to each quad. You can move around and all the colors play well together. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down on both eyes.
Crawling around, searching for higher ground.
Alright, so I have the transition laid down, and now I want to go into the shade Raspberry Cocoa. And actually this was the deciding factor for me, this shade right here, because it's such a beautiful mauve tone, but it also has a little bit of chocolate brown in it, and just that combination, I was like, ooh, just that quad in general was something that was new to me. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe M521, and this is a big fluffy brush, but the difference with this one is that it is very dense and it has a lot of bristles. So you can kind of go in and get your crease color put down and with one brush, and it puts it down and blends it at the same time, and I love that.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility.
All right, next I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone with a Coastal Scents BRC N51. And this is a it's kind of like a flat shader brush that's been tapered on the ends to be a little bit of a rounded point. And I like that because I can get down into the corners here and out here, but I also like it because that little curve will go right up underneath my brow bone. I'm going to go in again with a combination of Banana Cream Pie and Ice Cream, these two matte shades down here. Go ahead and use my color switch to clean that brush because I'm going to use the same brush again. I'm going to do a little bit of a halo type look. I'm going to go with something darker down in the inner corner and on the outer corner. And I'm going to start with this taupey shade right here, called Taupe Berry. And I'm going to use that to begin with. And then if that doesn't give me enough darkness, then I'll go in with a little bit of black.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me.
Alright, that looks good. I like that. It's really a pretty color, but it is one that's you can go in pretty strongly with. I don't know if that's the right word. With a lot on your brush because it has to be built up. And so I'm leaving this inner part essentially bare. And in the past on my halo eyes, I've come across the top here. I'm going to leave that off this time and see if leaving that open and letting the shimmer go up into that area of my crease will show the halo better on my hooded eye. And in case you were curious, this palette does smell like candy. To me, it's kind of a cross between vanilla and cotton candy and marshmallow, like all those scents combined.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility.
Alright, so I kind of have the outline of my halo eye created, and now I'm going to go into the middle, and I'll make a decision after I put this down if I think I need some black in the outer corner. But for now, I think that Taupe Berry is working well, and I think that's going to be enough darkness. Let's see what happens. We're going to put in that really beautiful, this is one of the other ones that was really appealing to me. Sugar Plum is the shimmer that I'm going to put in the center of my lid. Oh my goodness, you guys. Moment of silence. Beautiful. So pretty, you guys. In love. Yes, indeed. right, now I'm going to take my MAC 242, which is good for shimmery shades. And I'm just going to use that to pat over top here and just make sure that this is nice and kind of opaque in the center area. And I do think that letting the shimmer shade go up a little bit higher is going to be good for my halo effect on my hooded eyes. I think it kind of, yeah, it looks good. I'm going to use just this blending brush to go around the edges, and I may have to re-intensify the taupe a little bit. Yes, I very much like that. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to go in with the BRC N09, BRC Coastal Scents. And I'm going to go into this shade called Whipped Cream. And this is the highlight shade. Very bright and perfect for these kind of eye looks where you're kind of got some darkness everywhere to brighten up the look. And I'm going to go in with my E36 into first Raspberry Cocoa on the lower lash line. And then on the outer half, Taupe Berry, just to match that darkness up a little bit. On my brush. And then on the inner corner, I'm going to go back with that Sugar Plum and put that on the first third of my lower lash line. It's not showing up as well, but I want it to be subtle. I don't want it to emphasize all the lines that I have there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, guys, I am very slightly going to use the highlight color right under the very arch of my brow just to add a little brightness up there. And then I'm done with the eyeshadow part. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes, put on mascara and eyeliner, all that stuff. And I'm going to do it on fast forward. So because you guys have seen a lot of this, and my eyelashes 101 and my eyeliner 101 and all that jazz will be down in the information box if you want to see it explicitly. But for now, fast forward.
Crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly. crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed.
Okay guys, this is the finished look. Here's an up close and personal for you. I think it turned out beautifully. I really like it, and I love that quad so much. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that before you leave. And until next time, take care and God bless. Bye guys. Alright, so I have the tradition. I have the transition. Okay, take two.